Good evening and welcome, football fans. My name is Austin Monroe.
And I'm Logan Thompson. We are brought to you live from Saputo Stadium, set for a game between the Ashwaubenon Jaguars, who are going up against your Pulaski Red Raiders. We would also like to recognize our seniors for tonight because it is senior night. Both the Jaguars and the Raiders are heading into tonight with a 1-3 record, as the Raiders lost their last game 47-0 against West Appear.
The broadcast is provided by the Raiders Strong Network and is made up of Pulaski High School students.
We will be back for start of the game shortly.
Welcome back, Raider fans, as we are set for kickoff.
Austin, this should be a good one here. Both teams have something to earn here.
They're both 1-3, both looking for bragging rights if they win here.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to introduce the teams. Your attention, please, to the south end zone.
Yes, we will introduce the teams right now.
The Jaguars of Ashwaubenon High School.
As the Jaguars run out to the logo, looks like they're going to get a huddle out there.
And now, recognizing the collective heartbeat and spirit of team unity on the near sideline, the pride of Pulaski, please put your hands together in welcoming your 2024 Red Raiders. Before we begin, we'd like to remind you one of the goals of high school athletics is developing values of a lifetime. Sportsmanship is one such value that makes these games an educational experience. Please remember to exercise good sportsmanship throughout tonight's game. Thank you.
As Pulaski's in their huddle at the 40-yard line on the left hash, getting ready for the kickoff. Ashwaubenon running out to their formation here to receive the kick. Miles Whipple.
Deep to receive for the Jaguars. Number 1, Jaden the Boy, and 8, Gus Newell.
Austin Pulaski obviously going to be looking to have a better game out here than last week.
Miles Whipple ready to kick this one out as Jaden the Boy and Gus Newell back to receive for Ashwaubenon. And here's the kick. We're in action.
Good kick there.
Jaden the Boy from the 5. Out to the 20. Tackled around the 22. That's where Ashwaubenon will start with the ball.
Here comes this Raiders defense against the Jaguars offense.
Ashwaubenon starting on the left hash of the 22-yard line.
First and 10 from the 22-yard line.
Starting on their own 22. First and 10.
Shotgun formation here. Motion out.
Just going to be a handoff.
Gus Newell with about 9 yards on the carry.
Nice first, nice yard gain there.
Brought down by McDougal.
Looks to be about 2nd and 8.
2nd and 2 from the 30.
Or 2nd and 2.
I think you meant to say they got a gain of 8.
Yeah.
Pretty good first down run there.
Under center is the Jaguars. Malcolm McGrath.
Gonna be a little
pitch
toss
to the outside.
I think the Raiders stopped him.
Newell on the carry.
No gain. It's 3rd and 2.
Push out of bounds by Ethan Schmidt.
Crowd's getting loud. Third and 2, Austin. This is a key third down for the Raiders.
3rd and 2. McGrath in the shotgun. Gus Newell fighting for the first down. First and 10 from the 45 for the Jaguars on the left hash.
First down. He fought hard for that first down, Austin.
It'll be 1st and 10.
Looks like it was just a halfback dive right up the middle, and the offensive line just opened up a big hole. McGrath come into the huddle. McGrath in the shotgun formation. Gus Newell right next to him Gus Newell on the near side. Two wide receiver look on the wide side. Looking, pass. McGrath out. Incomplete pass there from McGrath.
McGrath's pass complete. Incomplete.
Second and 10 from the 45 on the left hash here for the Ashwaubenon Jaguars.
Good defense there by the Raiders.
McGrath coming back to the huddle.
Austin, what do you expect the Raiders to do on defense today to stop this Jaguars team?
They need to shut down the run, Logan. Their running back is
He's good.
by far might be the best player on the Ashwaubenon Jaguars.
He's dangerous.
And they give it to him.
What a run.
Gets about 7 yards.
Little on the
Second
carry.
and 3rd and 3. Pulaski's defense needs to get a stop here and force a punt. McGrath going over to the sideline.
Third and short.
32.
They gave him 8.
Looked to be about 7. McGrath in the huddle. McGrath under center. Gus Newell about 8 yards behind him. Looks like to be a screenplay. First down for the Ashwaubenon Jaguars
Pass
at the
complete
Pulaski Red Raiders 47-yard line.
Brought down by Gavin Hines.
Nice little
First and
spin
10.
move done by the
The 48.
quarterback on that throw.
Looks like to be a play action there. As McGrath comes back to the huddle. Here comes another. Colton Warrington comes into the game. McGrath in the shotgun. Gus Newell on the near side. Two receivers split on the far side. Gus Newell right up the middle. Met in the hole, but he got out of it.
Newell on the carry.
Looks to be about a 2nd and 5
Brought down by Watruba.
from the 42-yard line. As the Jaguars are
It'll be
marching
second and
down
5 for
the
the
field
42.
with, they've taken 3 minutes off the clock. McGrath coming back to the huddle. Three receivers split on the far side. One receiver single receiver down on the near side. Gus Newell with the carry straight up the middle. Gus Newell.
Good gain.
Newell on the carry.
1st and 10 from the
Brought down by
34-yard
McDougal.
line of the Red Raiders.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 34.
As Jackson Buemia comes back in for Colton Warrington.
New set of downs for the Jaguars on the 34.
3 receivers set in the motion.
It's going to be another handoff.
Gus Newell stop behind the line.
Great play by the
Newell on the
defense.
carry. Tackle for loss by McDougal.
That one was blown up, Austin. Great play by the defense.
And that's
Brings up second
that's
and
one that
13
the Pulaski Red Raiders
from the
need.
37.
The 37-yard line. 2nd and 13. McGrath comes back to the huddle. As we got a 2 receiver set on the far side, a single receiver set on the near side. Tight end in motion. Pass from McGrath. Little screen play. Doesn't work out. 3rd and 13 from the 37-yard line for the Jaguars.
Pass intended for Newell. That goes incomplete.
He couldn't hit his man there, Austin, and now it's 3rd and very long.
3rd and 13. Gus Newell was the intended target there.
Brings up 3rd and 13.
I have them, but I don't need to. It's up to you. It'll make life easier if I don't do it, but it would be nice.
Pulaski defense needs to get a stop. They can either force a punt or Jaguars are going to go for it. McGrath in the shotgun, motioning out the tight end to make it a 3 receiver set. Gus Newell. About 4th and 10.
Newell on the keeper.
Got 3 yards on that.
Tackled by McDougal.
Looks like the Jaguars are going to go for it.
They're going to keep the offense out there, Austin.
4th and 10 on the 34-yard line. Raiders defense needs to get us. Raiders defense needs to stop to get their offense on the field here. McGrath, shotgun
4th
formation.
and 10.
2 receiver set. Motion, Gus Newell out.
Overthrew his man.
McGrath overthrew him.
Turnover on downs, Austin.
Pass calls incomplete. The Jaguars turn it over on downs. Here come the Raiders.
Here comes your Raider offense as they congratulate the Raiders defense on that 4th and 10 from the 34 stand on their own side of the field.
Tonight they're being led out there by Bowden Schmidt.
With no Ethan Schmidt because of the injury, they will have Bowden Schmidt as their one back or their quarterback.
He can also run too. That's
Spencer Hicks with the carry.
Good carry there.
Spencer with about a gain of 4.
Hicks on the carry.
2nd and 6 from the 38-yard line.
Tackled by Oki.
As the Raiders hustle back to the line here. Sawyer Goodness with the carry. Sawyer, nowhere to go.
Goodness on the carry.
No gain. 3rd and 6 from the 38-yard line.
Stewart on the tackle.
Early 3rd down for the Raiders.
Brings up 3rd and 6 on the 38.
Bowden Schmidt entering the game for Spencer Hicks. Bowden Schmidt with a 12-yard.
On the carry.
Believe it's going to be a Raiders first down.
Tackled by Butkus. That brings up a Red Raider first down.
That's a 10-yard gain there from Bowden Schmidt. First down from the 48-yard line of the Pulaski Red Raiders. Brock Wiedemann with the carry. A gain about
Wiedemann on the carry. There is
5.
a flag on the play.
Gain of 7 here. Flag on the play.
It might be holding. Oh.
Holding. 33 in the offense. 10-yard penalty. First down.
That's going to back him up 10 yards, Austin.
Holding call from Sawyer Goodness on the Red Raiders. Backs him up about 10 yards. It'll be about a 1st and 20 here for the Red Raiders on the 38-yard line. As the offense breaks their huddle. Jaguar defense looking to capitalize on this 1st and 20 here.
He breaks free.
Brock Wiedemann with the 19-yard carry, 2nd and 1 from the.
What a carry. That puts him at 2nd and short, Austin.
2nd and 1 from the.
That brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 43-yard line.
That was
nice
a great
carry from Brock Wiedemann. As Spencer enters the game for Brock. Pass, Bowden. It's Sawyer. Sawyer fighting. Brought down about the 28. Spencer, Bowden Schmidt with the.
Tackled by Butkus. That brings up a Red Raider first down.
Raider first down from the 27-yard line. What a 16-yard pass there from Bowden Schmidt. Logan, this Raiders offense has been driving down the field.
Yeah, they have been. Another handoff.
Bowden gets the carry, but gets about 4 yards. 2nd and 6 from the 24-yard line.
Gain of 4 on the play.
You're not talking. We're fine.
Brings up 2nd and 6 on the 23.
2nd and 6, Austin, at the 23. Raiders are almost in the red zone. This could be
Raiders
a good
got a
first
2
drive.
receiver set on the far side. Brock Wiedemann running. Brock Wiedemann, first down.
Brock Wiedemann on the carry.
Oh.
Nice sustained drive for the Raiders so far.
Tackled by 16, Kurtz. That brings up 3rd and a little bit.
We got a 3rd and short here. We got a 3rd and short here from the Red Raiders. Brock right up the middle. Wiedemann
It's going to be a first down.
tackled around the 10.
Brock Wiedemann on the carry.
7-yard gain here from the Raiders.
Leisking on the tackle.
Raiders inside the red zone now, Austin. Prime opportunity to
That brings
score.
up 1st and goal.
If the Raiders can score here, their defense has a 7-point advantage to hold the Jaguars too. As Wiedemann with the carry again gets about 3 yards to the 7-yard line.
It was a nice little jet sweep fake.
Wiedemann on the carry. Gain of 3 in the play. 2nd and 7.
2
Raiders
minutes
at
left
their
in
own
the first quarter.
7-yard line. As the counter goes to Bowden. Schmidt,
Touchdown, Raiders!
Schmidt with the rushing touchdown from 7 yards out.
That's a touchdown for the Raiders, Austin, and they take a 6-0 lead, 7-0 pending the extra point.
As that drive was brought to you from the Pulaski's offensive line.
What a great drive for the Raiders.
Sustained 8.5 minute drive there from the Red Raiders.
The extra point, it's up.
And it's good. 7-0 from the Raiders.
Extra point is good by Whipple.
What a drive for the Raiders, Austin. That's a great way to start this one for them. A good stop on defense and a great first drive. Take an early 7-0 lead with about a minute and a half left in this first quarter. And this place is pumped. I sense a good game coming, Austin.
Yeah, me too.
Ladies and gentlemen, that touchdown brought to you courtesy of the linemen, number 55, Mason Christensen, 57, Lucas Rico, 60, Matt Heck, 72, Tony Union, 77, Logan Brabant, and 84, Callan Bach. How about a round of applause for those linemen?
As Miles Whipple gets the ball on the left hash of the 40-yard line. As he's getting ready to kick off, we got LeBoy and Newell back to receive for the Jaguars.
Deep to return for the Jaguars. LeBoy and Newell. Whipple to kick it off.
Here comes the kickoff.
Whipple, ball out. LeBoy at the 3-yard line with the return. LeBoy gets some blocks, gets to the 20-yard line.
Good
That's
stop by the Raiders.
McGrath and the Jaguar offense will take over.
Brought down by Taylor and Boyd Nowak.
McGrath under center, Gus Newell behind him. Play action here.
Gonna air that one out.
To Jaden LeBoy.
Oh.
LeBoy clears space. 30, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown. Ashwaubenon Jaguars. McGrath with the 80-yard touchdown pass to Jaden LeBoy.
A one-play drive, Austin. That's a real killer to this Raiders defense.
That's a really nice answer from the Jaguars.
Yeah.
Too.
Great play action call, but that's a killer for this defense.
Looks like they're going to have to
fix something.
Await the Jaguar extra point here.
An 18-second drive.
Seven. Jaguars. One play, 80 yards with a field goal to cap it off.
Is good. The score 7-7.
As Colby Biermet gets ready to kick it off with Bowden Schmidt and Keaton Delk waiting for the return.
Deep to return for the Raiders. Schmidt and Doc.
Keaton lined up about the 10 and Bowden at about the 9.5, 9-yard line.
Be ready to kick.
The ball fell off the tee, so they're going to reset it up.
Bierman ready for the kick. Bierman gets it away. Delk on the return, receives it at the 15. Delk looking for some blocks, gets about to 31. And that's where the Raiders offense will start their second drive of the game.
The minute 13 in the first quarter remains.
That's about a minute 13 that the offense can go down, score a touchdown, make it a 14-7 game.
And Malovitz brings up 1st and 10 on the 32.
As Sawyer Goodness on the carry. Gets about 2.
Goodness
2nd
on
and
the
8
carry.
from the 33-yard line.
Tackled by Leisgang. Gain of about 2. Second and 8 on the 34.
Pulaski's split end out on the near side. Bowden up the middle, getting about 3.
Yeah, solid gain.
3rd and 4 here from the Raiders.
Wiedemann on the carry. Tackled by Veruda. That brings up 3rd and 4 on the 38.
Brock DeLone back in the backfield.
That is going to bring an end to the first quarter, Austin. We'll be back after this short break for quarter number 2. As the score is 7-7, we are tied.
As we are back for the second quarter, Raiders on their own
38.
42-yard line. Flag. False start on the Raiders. Back them up 5 yards. Put them at about the 47. 3rd and 9.
It's going to put the Raiders at about the 33-yard line.
Penalty brings up 3rd and 9.
Or the 37.
From the 33-yard line. Raiders 3rd and 9. Jaguars defense looking to get off the field here.
Airs it out. What a catch!
Oh, Eli Bransfield with the catch. First down, Pulaski Red Raiders from about the 45-yard line.
What a throw and catch, Austin, for the first down.
Wiedemann's pass complete to Bransfield. That brings up a Raider first down.
That was a great throw and catch, Austin.
Looked like they were playing catch in the backyard. As Hakes on the carry, Hakes bounces it outside.
That's a good gain.
Hakes to
Hakes
the
has got room.
30, 25, 20. Hakes
juke.
cuts it back in.
He's
10.
still going.
Brought down about the 8-yard line there.
What a
from
run by
Hakes.
Spencer Hakes, Austin.
Down to the 9-yard line.
That was incredible, Austin. Takes him inside the 10.
They went from 3rd and 9 to 1st and 10 inside the 10-yard line.
What an incredible run. He found a bunch of open room, then he hit a spin, another juke, and then broke a tackle. Until they finally took him down at the 9.
As
Roden Schmidt on the carry.
Schmidt gained about 4 to the 5-yard line.
Gain of 6.
Looks to be at the ball looks to be placed at the 6-yard line. 2nd and 6. We got a lone receiver on the near side. Everyone else under center.
Raiders could score a second touchdown here.
Schmidt drives the pile to about the 2-yard line.
Going to be 3rd and goal. I think this is a must-get touchdown, Austin, if you're the Raiders.
Not a must-get touchdown, but
They're at the 2, though. You think they would go for it?
if they go for it, then the defense has to step it up. On a fake.
Touchdown!
Wiedemann with the touchdown.
Brock Wiedemann. Great run there by Brock for the touchdown.
That touchdown is presented by the offensive lineman for your Red Raiders.
The extra point attempt to make it a 14-7 game. Snap, hold, kick is up. And it's good.
14-7. Ashwaubenon looks to come back and answer that.
Whipple's kick is good.
As the Raiders
Again,
up.
that touchdown brought to you courtesy of 55 Christensen, 57 Rico, 60 72 Nguyen, 77 Brabant, 84 Bach. How a round of applause for those linemen. Deep to return for the Jaguars, Boy and Newell.
As Whipple sets up on the near the far sideline at the 40-yard line, ready to kick this one away to LeBoyd and Newell. LeBoy and Newell
Back to kick
wait,
for the Raiders, Whipple.
await the kick. And it's off. LeBoy about the 6-yard line. LeBoy looking for a hole. Gets to about the 25-yard line. That's where the Ashwaubenon Jaguars will start their third drive of the game. McGrath in this offense came off an 80-yard touchdown pass.
Brought down by Brandt. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 25.
McGrath in the shotgun. McGrath hands it off to Newell. Newell finds some space. Newell to about the gets an 8-yard carry. But at the 2nd and 8 or 2nd and 2 here for the
Brought down by
Jaguars.
Wasilewski and McGlynn.
And they're at the 33-yard line for the Jaguars in their own territory.
2nd and 2 on the 33.
As we got a 2-receiver set on the far side, or near side, and we got a single receiver set on the far side. Tight end in motion. Gives it to Newell. Newell with a 2-yard
Newell on the carry.
2-yard carry, but it'd be a 3rd and short.
Brought down by Colton Bray. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Newell on the 3rd and short.
He's gonna get it.
1st and
Newell on the
10
carry.
from the 36-yard line.
Tackled by Taylor. 1st and 10 from the 37.
We got a
Eight.
2-receiver set from the near side. Tight end in motion. A single set receiver.
Bit of a high snap.
As Newell will get about a 2-yard
Pass
gain.
complete to Newell.
2nd and 8 from the
With two on the
39-yard
tackle.
line.
Gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 on the 39.
As the Jaguars are lined up on the near hash.
8 minutes remain in the first half. Score currently is 14-7. Pulaski is leading. 2nd and 8.
2-receiver set on the near side. 2-receiver set on the far side. Toss. Newell runs right into a wall. Newell
And
lost
they-
a 1. 39 for the Jaguars.
Raiders blew that one up, Austin.
Raiders knew it was going that way.
They completely read the offense right there like a book.
McGrath going over to his own sideline to get the play. McGrath coming back to the huddle. McGrath giving the offense the play.
3rd down and 9, Austin. Big 3rd down
39 on the
for
38.
both sides.
McGrath. 2 receiver set, far near side. 1 receiver set. About a screen, halfback screen. That's about no gain. 3rd and 9. 4th and 9 here for the Ashwaubenon Jaguars.
Coach Marsh loving what he sees.
Looks like the offense is going to stay out there. Now they're going to bring on the punting formation here. Gordon Schmidt back to receive.
That could be the last time the Jags get the ball this half, if the Raiders manage to clock correctly. They've done well with clock management so far. High snap, Austin. It's over the punter's head. Oh, my.
Raiders will get it at the 37-yard line with 6 minutes and 11 seconds to 6 minutes and 11 seconds remaining in this second quarter.
That is unfortunate for the Jags, Austin.
Let's see if the Raiders can capitalize on that. Bad snap here from the Jaguars.
Raiders on the 37.
We got a single receiver set on the near side. With Wiedemann on the carry. Wiedemann bouncing it outside.
Wiedemann
going. About to the 22-yard line for Brock Wiedemann. First and 10 from there.
The Raiders have been pounding the rock well tonight, Austin. Great run game so far from them.
That would be a Red Raider first down. First and 10 on the 22.
Almost in the red zone already, Austin.
Single receiver set on the near side. As Spencer Hakes with the carry. Hakes driving. Hakes to the 15-yard line. About a 2nd and 2 from there with the 8-yard gain there from Hakes.
Tackled by Malvitz.
Spencer having himself a pretty solid game so far. He's had a couple of carries that have gone for some long yardage.
As Bowden enters the game. 5 minutes and 15 seconds left. It remains in the second quarter. Goodness in motion. Bowden looking to throw. Bowden
hits
his man. It's going to be caught. And
Schmitz pass to Braden Wiedemann is complete.
It's Braden Wiedemann to the 4-yard line there.
First and goal on the 4.
As the Raiders looking to capitalize on that high snap there from the 4th and 9 from the Ashwaubenon Jaguars.
They're inside the 5 now. Looks like Hakes is coming back out.
Hakes and Bransfield enter the game for the Raiders. Taking out Wiedemann. We got a single receiver set on the far side. Bowden under center himself. Gives it to Goodness. Goodness driving the pile. Goodness with the touchdown.
Sawyer Goodness with the touchdown. And that's Pulaski's third first half touchdown.
Whipple coming on for the extra point, making a 21-7 ball game.
Third rushing TD of the game for Pulaski, and they've all come in the first half, Austin. This is a great showing.
Pulaski has really controlled this time and this clock really well.
Yeah. Now, pending the extra point. Snap. The hold. The kick. It's up. It is good.
Whipple's extra point is good.
21-7 with a 4 minutes, 20 seconds left in the first half.
As this, either this could get really good for the Raiders, or it could get really ugly for the Jacks, or for the.
It could be both, honestly.
It could be, as Whipple will get the huddle and line up for the kick, as
Raiders having one of the best games of their season so far.
As LeBoy and Newell await the return, or await the kickoff from Whipple. Whipple kicking it from the far 40-yard hash.
Deep to return for the Jaguars, LeBoy and Newell.
Whipple getting set for the kickoff.
This may be the last drive of the first half, Austin.
I think the Jaguars are going to go for a quick strike here to make it a 21-14 game. As LeBoy returns from the 5.
Oh,
he drops it. He gets it back. He's out. He's about the 22-yard line.
Almost another mistake by the Jags. Ball security going to be a discussion probably at halftime for them.
Brought down by Braun Wachuba.
Braun Watruba with that tackle. McGrath coming back to the huddle from about the 23-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Ashwaubenon Jaguars in their own territory.
1st and 10 on the 23.
Jaguars offense looking for some sparks here as we got a 2-receiver set on the near side. McGrath in the shotgun. Newell right on his right side. McGrath give to Newell. Newell with about a 1 yard gain. About to 24, 25-ish. It should be about a 2nd and 8 to the 25.
A tackle by Hines. 2nd and 8 on the 25.
McGrath in the shotgun. 2-receiver set on the near side. Single receiver set on the far side. McGrath looking to pass. McGrath rolling out. McGrath
Airs it out.
as the refs say complete to about the 38-yard line of the Jaguars.
Brings a 1st and 10 on the 38.
McGrath over to the sideline. McGrath in the huddle. McGrath. As the Jaguars break their huddle, we got a 2-receiver set on the near side, single receiver set. Motion from the Jaguars. McGrath in the shotgun. Gus Newell to his side. With the reverse, LeBoy on the carry.
Oh, he's got room.
LeBoy tackled out by Mason Taylor about the 41-yard line, 39-yard line at the at the 45-yard line. 1st and 10 here from the Jaguars. McGrath in the huddle. Jaguars break the huddle. McGrath under center, 2-receiver set on the near side, no receiver set on the far side. Newell 8 yards behind him. McGrath play action pass.
We're gonna air it out.
Air it out.
Oh, that's pass interference.
Costly mistake there from the Red Raiders.
Yeah, that one was obvious, Austin.
There is a flag on the play. Pass interference. Defense number 21. 15-yard penalty from the previous spot. 1st down.
And that'll be a 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line for the Ashwaubenon Jaguars.
3 minutes, 15 seconds remain in this half.
McGrath under center. Gus Newell about 8 yards behind him. 2-receiver set on the far side, single receiver set on the near side. Play action pass. Screen. Gus Newell. He's got space. Gus Newell. Be about a 4-yard gain. It's about the 26-yard line.
Bryce Watruba on the tackle. Gain of about 3.
2nd and 7 here from the 27-yard line for the Ashwaubenon Jaguars. McGrath coming back to the huddle.
About 2:45 left.
2nd and 7. Ball on the 27-yard line.
As the Pulaski Red Raiders await the Jaguars offense, McGrath breaks the huddle, shotgun formation. Looks to be motioning on a 2-receiver set on the near side, far side. Newell with the carry. Newell.
Good
got
carry.
Some space. Newell still driving the feet.
Newell on the carry.
Good tackle by the Raiders there. That was
But a 3rd down, about a 3rd and 1 here for the Jaguars.
should bring us to a 2-minute warning.
Tackle, just short of the 1st down. 3rd and 1.
At the 21-yard line.
Forgot there was no 2-minute warnings in high school.
As McGrath breaks the huddle, McGrath under center. Gus Newell about 8 yards behind him. Bunch formation. As they go to another bunch formation on the far side. Single receiver set on the near side. Gus Newell up the middle. Gus Newell breaks a tackle. Gus Newell gets the first down about the 19-yard line.
Good defense by the Raiders there.
Minute 39 left in this first half.
Tackled by Bray.
As the clock is going to be ticking now. Minute and a half remains, Austin. This Raiders defense has got to step up if they want to get a stop.
McGrath breaks the huddle. McGrath in the shotgun. Gus Newell to his right. To the near side. Two receivers set to the near side. Motion left. Newell gets the ball. Up the middle. Newell gets some yard. Gets about a 5-yard gain. 2nd and 5 from the 15-yard line.
Might see a bit of a tempo adjustment from the Jags, but they're instead going to call it timeout. They have 2 remaining. Coming up at halftime, Austin, what do we have tonight?
As we got a minute 6 left here in this first half. Looks to be about a 2nd and 6 from the
19?
15-yard line. 15, 18,
16.
15-yard line here. As the Jaguars have been a ground and pound game with Gus Newell besides that 180-yard touchdown.
Well, we'll just keep talking.
Spearman on the 40-yard line. As and Schmidt await the kickoff from Bierman.
If you are experiencing technical difficulties, we do apologize.
Bierman. And it's off. Dauk on the 15-yard line. Dauk cutting it back inside. Dauk looking for holes. Dauk to the 33-yard line. 20 seconds left in this first half.
We do apologize for the technical difficulties earlier, as we are good now.
And let's see what Marsh decides to do with this offense here.
20 seconds. He does have all 3 timeouts, Austin. So if he really wanted to, he could try, but I don't think he's going to.
I'd play it safe here and just go into this.
Take a knee, go into half.
1st and 10 on the 32.
On that last drive from Ashwaubenon, they did end up scoring a touchdown on a pass play from McGrath to LeBoy. Makes it a 21-14 ball game.
They are going to run this.
Schmidt.
Oh.
Wiedemann upended at the 45-yard line. That stops the clock with 14 seconds left in this first half.
I think they might now try.
Timeout Raiders.
Coach Marsh going to take his first timeout.
Reminder, he does have 2 timeouts left in this first half. 14 seconds left. If he wants to take a shot, he can take a shot.
What do you think they run a quick little pass right here, Austin? Or do you think they hand it off again?
I think they get a pass play in here.
Because I think what you're trying to do here is get in range for a field goal. Because a touchdown, you really need something huge.
Remember, they do have timeouts, and if the ball is incomplete on a pass play, it does stop the clock.
Yeah, well, yes. That is yes.
Let's see what Coach Marsh is telling this offense here. Offense has been, they're 3 for 3 on their drives right now. Scored on all 3.
And they're not giving up yet on this one.
And they've played, I wouldn't say perfect, but pretty good football so far in this first half from the offense. And the defenses, they're iffy, but some discussions here at the halftime should help.
Hakes in the backfield with Bowden.
As we got a bunch formation on the far side. Schmidt passing it. Schmidt.
He hits his man.
Touchdown Raiders!
What a pass by Bowden. The Raiders score with 6 remaining in the half. Another touchdown for the Raiders. That's 4 first half touchdowns, Austin.
They are 4 for 4 on all 4 of their drives, Logan. That's pretty efficient offense if I'd have to say anything.
What a game this has been for them. With their backup QB.
Must get it from his brother.
The PAT snap, hold, kick up, and good.
With 6 seconds left, let's see what the Jaguars want to do on offense here.
They're probably going to take a knee.
If I was the Jaguars, I'd see if I could get something on the board here with the 6 seconds. There has been a couple blown coverages here from the Raiders.
Yeah, the Jags may just try airing one out.
They do have a decent quarterback under center.
But they'll only have one play for it. And that's if they don't return the kickoff.
And as the Raiders get set for this kickoff, LeBoy and Newell will be back to return shortly.
It's about to go to halftime. Can we just get it to halftime and then?
Or we need Maine for halftime. It's the only one that can see the band and the.
As Whipple gets ready to kick it off from the middle of the 40-yard line.
You think he might
Newell
try?
And LeBoy
You
are
think
back to reserve.
You think they might try squibbing this one, Austin?
Jaguars, LeBoy, and Newell.
They could.
Ripple set to kick.
It forced them into a return.
It would force them into a return. But at the same time,
They could give up field position.
Yes. Field position is a big factor with 6 seconds left, especially with a QB like McGrath under center.
But let's see what they do. Here's the kick. He is going to squib it. Oh! Oh, my!
LeBoy, 2 seconds left. I think if I'm the Ashwaubenon Jaguars, I just take a knee, go down 14.
Yeah, because now they're at the 15.
Down by LeBoy.
A couple of bad snaps already.
Yep.
They're having ball security issues.
Looks
So
like the Jaguars are going to have to discuss a lot at halftime.
I think you just take your knee here, and you know you're only down 2 possessions. You get ball at half. Oh no. I'll tell him that. Or do you want to say that? Or do you want me to say that?
And it does look like McGrath will just take a knee, go into
Guys,
halftime, down
folks,
28-14.
Before we go to halftime, we got a couple words for you. I will be getting a new broadcast partner. Nathan Marashek will join me in the booth. So, Austin, thank you for your time tonight.
And for your halftime entertainment, we welcome you to our dance team. We will be in action after halftime. Due to copyright restrictions, halftime will be muted.
Thank you, and we'll see you after.
Welcome back, Raider fans.
Thank you for tuning in to the second half of the action. I once again am Logan Thompson. This half, I am being joined by not Austin Monroe, but however,
Nathan Moroschek.
thank you for joining me, Nathan, as this is our second week in a row we're doing this. As you can see, the score's a lot different from last week.
It is very different. The Raiders have points on the board
Yeah,
this week.
and they have a lot. They got 28 points to Ashwaubenon's 14. As this should be a good second half. Ashwaubenon definitely got to work on the ball security, the snapping in particular, and just overall receiving punts and kickoffs. Anything you'd like to add, Nathan?
I think the Raiders have to keep running the ball. If they assert their dominance on the ground, it'll chew the clock, and eventually
They've
the
had good
Jaguars
passes.
will run out of time. Yeah,
And Bowden had that great touchdown pass to end the half.
yeah. The Raiders are doing well on the ground and in the air right now.
As folks, we'll be back in about a minute and a half for the start of the second half. I will be back after that.
The Jaguars set to kick off here.
As here they come for the kick.
Back to receive it.
That one is
Schmidt
not super
and
far.
Dauk
Oh, fumbled.
picks it up off the ground.
Oh, he's got open space.
Doc on the return.
Brings the ball up to about the 27-yard line. They'll bring out the Raiders offense for the first time this half.
Brought down by
Raiders
Stewart.
are 4 for 4 on their drives so far, Nathan. All 4 drives have resulted in a touchdown.
The offense has moved down the ball swiftly and will hope to continue to do that this half.
Raiders lining up in their formation.
Looks like we have Wiedemann in the backfield. Sends a man in motion.
Hakes in motion.
Takes it up the middle. Picks up about 3 or 4 yards.
Brock Wiedemann on the keeper.
They'll bring up about 2nd and 6 for the Raiders.
Tackled by 11, Griepentrog.
Raiders just gonna keep pounding the rock.
For the play.
It's
If
been
it
working.
works.
It don't. Why, if it ain't broke, why fix it?
Exactly. Raiders. One receiver lined out to the left.
Gonna
Snap.
be
Up the
a
middle.
good
Finds
gain.
some running room. Hakes with a good carry up the middle.
Spencer Hakes continues his good game. He's had a great game so far.
By Stewart.
Raiders find themselves on their own 45-yard line
First and
already.
10 on the 45.
Just under a minute gone in the third quarter. Wiedemann and Hakes in the backfield. Snap. Goes to Wiedemann. Bounces
Oh, he
outside the left and is
stumbles.
just tripped up.
Brock Wiedemann on the carry.
About a gain of 1 yard there for the
Tripped up
Raiders.
by Rhodes. Gain of 1 on the play. 2nd and 9 on the 46.
Raiders facing 2nd and 9 on their own 46-yard line. 10 minutes, 30 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Looks like Hakes and Wiedemann lined up in the backfield again. Snap goes to Wiedemann. Looking right, looking to pass. Releases. And
He's got a man. What a pass
Caught.
by
Wiedemann's pass to Bransfield was complete.
what a pass by Brock Wiedemann.
Brings a 1st and 10 on the
He
39.
threw it right into traffic, but luckily his receiver
Well,
goes up and gets
That's
it.
Brock Wiedemann's only his 2nd pass attempt of the season, and he's got a perfect passer rating right now. Completed both of them so far this year.
The Raiders on the Jaguars' 39-yard line.
Good first drive of the second half.
Moving the ball swiftly. Looks like we have Schmidt along with Hakes in the backfield. Snap directly to Hakes. Goes up the middle.
Hakes
Kyle's
on the
moving it
carry.
forward. Looks like he picks up about 4 or 5 yards.
Tackled by Shipkin. Gain of 5 on the play.
Second and 5 for the Raiders.
On the 34.
34-yard line of the Jaguars. Raiders, 1 receiver out to the left. 2 in the backfield, Hakes and Schmidt in the backfield. Direct snap to Hakes up the middle. Finds a nice gap. Has running room, blockers in front of him. And is brought down at the 25-yard line. Picks up a first down for the Raiders.
Good carry by Hakes.
Aroletta on the
Good
tackle.
blocking out in front of him.
That brings a 1st down on the 26.
Clock continues to wind down. Just under 9 minutes remaining. Raiders up to the line. Hakes and Schmidt in the backfield once again. 1 receiver out to the left. Snap to Schmidt. Looks up the middle for a gap.
Nice little juke.
Odin Schmidt on
Looks
the
like he
carry.
picks up about 3 yards there. He'll bring up 2nd and 7.
Brought down by 55, Ambrosius.
Ambrosius on the tackle for the Jaguars.
Gain of 3 on the play.
Brock Wiedemann checking into the game for the Raiders.
2nd and 7 on the 23.
Raiders on the 23-yard line of the Jaguars, moving the ball down nicely right now. Raiders, 2 receivers out to the left. Wiedemann and Hakes in the backfield. Snap to Hakes, up the middle.
Hakes getting pushed forward.
He's met by multiple
on the
Jaguars
carry.
players. Looks like it's going to bring up 3rd and short.
Brought down by Lesgate. That brings up 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2 for the Raiders. Ball on the 18-yard line.
They are inside the red zone.
Raiders. Wiedemann in the backfield on his own. Snap goes to Wiedemann. Out wide to the left, to the 10, to the 5. He's just
Oh.
brought down
Wiedemann
just
on the
before the
carry.
end zone.
Brought down by
Wiedemann all the way
Zero
down to the
Loki.
4-yard line of
Not
the
gonna lie, I
Jaguars.
thought Wiedemann had a touchdown there, Nathan.
Wiedemann saw the end zone in front of him, but was just
He's got
tripped up
1st and
just
goal
before
on
it.
the 4.
Second time this drive, he's been tripped up.
First and goal for the Raiders on the 4-yard line. Raiders to the line quickly. One receiver out to the left. Wiedemann in the backfield. Has blockers in front of him. Direct snap to Wiedemann. Hands it off. In motion. Oh, just brought down.
Gets a couple maybe.
Goodness on the carry.
Sawyer Goodness on the carry. Looks like he's brought down at the
Rookie on the
1-yard
tackle.
line.
Goodness already has a touchdown rush this game.
Goal on the
Number
2.
3, Jeffrey Smith checking into the game.
Wiedemann also has a touchdown rush this game.
Second and goal on the 1.
Raiders have one receiver out to the right. Wiedemann and Hakes in the backfield. Snap goes to Hakes. Up the middle, into the end zone
Spencer
for a
Hakes.
touchdown for the Raiders.
Spencer Hakes
Extending
with a
their
touchdown.
lead, 34-14. A great drive by the Raiders.
Spencer Hakes joins the team with their 4th rushing touchdown of the game.
The Raiders are dominating the Jaguars on the ground right now.
What a game. 5 for 5 touchdown drives.
The Raiders offense is electric right now. Miles Whipple lines up for the extra point.
I quite honestly wish this was my fantasy team this week, but it is not. The snap, bit of a bad snap.
The kick is good. The Raiders extend their lead to 35-14.
What is
6
in this?
minutes, 29 seconds
What is
remaining
in this
the third
Raiders
quarter.
offense this week?
The Raiders offense looks completely different than they did last week against the Phantoms.
The Horses are linemen 55 Christensen, 57 Rico, 60 Heck, 72
Shout out to the O-line.
and 84 Callan Bach.
If the O-line does their job, it makes the running back's job even easier.
The whole line, if they weren't here tonight, this would be a different story. This has been a good game for the O-line because of the rush game. You got to thank them for a lot of this.
Looks like they have Jaden LeBoy and Gus Noel lined up
We'll go back
to
kick.
receive the kick.
Deep to return. Lavoy and Newell.
Miles Whipple to kick off for the Raiders.
Here is the kickoff for the Raiders as it's their 2nd kick of the half.
Whipples. Kick is up. In the air.
It's going to bounce.
Bouncing. Out of bounds.
And that's going to give them at the 40-yard line.
That'll bring up a flag.
Illegal kicking out of bounds. So that will place the ball at the...
Jaguars are given good field position because of it. Let's see what the Raiders defense can do to stop them.
Ball placed at the 35-yard line.
Jaguars. Newell in the backfield. Snap, goes to Newell. Up the middle. Multiple Raiders are there, and they bring him down just past the
Great
line of scrimmage.
defense. Great defense.
Brought down by McDougal.
McDougal with the tackle.
Gain of about 1. That
Only
brings
picks up
2nd and 9.
about 1 yard there. Brings up 2nd and 9 on their own 36-yard line.
6 minutes remain in the 3rd quarter. Nathan, this is just, I don't know what else you could ask from this Raiders team tonight. This has been amazing.
Yeah, besides 2 blown coverages, the Raiders have been
Even
very
with
strong.
that, your team's not going to be perfect.
Jaguars, hands off to Newell again. Up the middle.
Another just
Multiple Raiders there to meet him once again. Looks like he only picks up about 2 yards. Going to bring up 3rd and 7.
have a chance at going 3 and out.
The Raiders looking to get off the field early, bring up a 3 and out here. Pivotal 3rd down for the Jaguars here. They need some points on the board to narrow this lead. Clock rolling with just over 5 minutes remaining in the 3rd quarter. Newell in the backfield.
Raiders got to be ready.
Snap.
Here's the
To
pass.
McGrath.
Raiders.
Looking deep.
Can they play
Has
this?
his man, but it's good coverage by the Raiders. But there's a flag on the play.
I
There's a
don't.
flag on the
I don't
play.
agree with that. Neither does this crowd. I didn't see anything. Did you?
Looks like the referee saw something that we didn't see. Pass interference on the defense.
And
That'll bring up a
Coach
first down
Marsh
for
is
the
mad.
Jaguars.
He's angry. He's letting the ref know.
Another flag has
that
been
might be
thrown on the
unsportsmanlike
play.
on Coach Marsh. Is that unsportsmanlike on Coach Marsh?
And yes,
Coach Marsh gonna get an unsportsmanlike conduct.
The crowd is
They are
not happy
livid.
right now.
I'm livid. This crowd's livid. This is.
The Jaguars were close to going 3 and out.
They've
and
just
now
been handed
they're
about.
onto the Raiders side of the field.
Just been handed about 40 yards. Is there another penalty?
Penalties are haunting the Raiders on this drive right now, basically doing all the work for the Jaguars. The
Coach
Jaguars-
March. If Coach March gets another unsportsmanlike, he's out. Oh. Coach Marsh still laying it into the ref.
The referee on the sideline of the Raiders right now explaining to the head coach what he called.
He has to be explaining. Because Coach Marsh is just telling him he thinks it's, a load of crap.
Coach March just walks away from the conversation.
Probably a smart thing to do by the coach. He's already got one unsportsmanlike. He cost his team an extra 15 yards, but I respect it. He's fighting for his team, telling him it's a bad call.
It's a costly penalty for the Raiders.
That should have been 4th down instead.
The Jaguars find themselves on the Raiders' 32-yard line.
Handed
after all
about
of those
45
penalties.
yards. I'm going to be honest. I didn't see anything.
I definitely think the call was light.
It was. If there was something, it might have been a little
Jaguars
tug.
have Newell in the backfield. One receiver lined out to the left. Sends
And
a
this
man in
crowd
motion.
is
2
angry.
receivers in the left now. Throws it backwards to number 1. He's going to pass, and it's deflected and almost intercepted. A great play by the Raiders secondary.
This crowd This crowd's now just fired up. That fired them up right there.
It'll bring up 2nd and 10 for the Jaguars. That pass was close to being intercepted. It would have been a huge play for the Raiders. Just under 5 minutes remaining in the 3rd quarter. The Raiders are up 21 points. Jaguars up to the line of scrimmage. McGrath and Newell in the backfield. 2 receivers out to the left, 3 receivers out to the left now. McGrath hands it off to Newell up the middle.
It's a good gain.
Newell on the carry.
Picks up about 6 or even 7 yards.
Crossed out by Colton Bray.
Bring up 3rd and 4 for the Jaguars.
Brings up 3rd and 4 on the 26.
26-yard line of the Raiders. Big 3rd down here.
Cannot afford a
McGrath,
penalty
Newell
here.
line up in the backfield. 2 receivers out to the left. Snap to McGrath.
Gonna
Hands
hand it off.
up the middle, but he's immediately met by the Raiders.
Great defense by
Doesn't
Pulaski.
pick up any yards there. It's going to bring up 4th down.
They're going to keep the offense out there.
Great play by the Raiders defense. Let's see if they can have the Jaguars turn it over on downs for the 2nd time tonight.
They're down 3 possessions, Nathan. They got to keep the offense out there.
I completely agree with this call by the Jaguars. It'll just be costly if they come out of this drive with no points. Jaguars up to the line of scrimmage. Newell
They
in the
need
backfield.
this.
McGrath under center. One receiver out to the left. Fakes the pitch out wide right.
He's
McGrath
got
being
a
pressured,
lot of
scrambled out
pressure.
to the right.
He's
and he's
sacked.
gonna go down.
The Raiders bring him down.
The Raiders pressure gets to the quarterback and they take him down.
That's huge
It's a
for the
great
Raiders.
play by the Raiders defense, and this crowd is hyped.
Beautiful play by the Raiders.
The Raiders get off the field once again. It's a great play.
That could ice this one if the Raiders take this into the 4th quarter here.
Raiders offense takes the field now.
That is key in the Raiders starting to milk this
Play by
clock.
the Raiders
First
there.
and 10 Red Raiders.
First and 10 Red
I'll be
Raiders on their own 38-yard line.
I'll be surprised if we see like 5 more
One
passes from the
receiver out
Raiders.
to the right, 2 in the backfield. Snap goes to Wiedemann up the middle. He has nothing there, though.
Maybe a yard. Maybe.
Looks like he picks up about 1 yard. The Raiders
Gain of 1 on the play.
chewing clock right now. Just over 3 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
And when you look at it, all that penalty drama really didn't do nothing.
Second and 9 from the
It almost
39.
fired the Raiders up more.
It fired them up to just stop them. And will it fire the Raiders up even more to now go score again?
Second and 9 for the Raiders. 1 receiver out to the right, 2 in the backfield. Looks like we have Wiedemann and Hakes in the backfield.
This is almost for sure.
Snap goes to Hakes. He's coming out to the right.
Hakes has got
He finds
blocking.
some space outside. He just barely gets tripped up. It's a good tackle to prevent Hakes from getting the open green grass.
Tripped up by Stewart.
But
Stewart on the tackle for the Jaguars.
still a good gain by Hicks.
It'll bring up third and short for the
Third and
Raiders.
A little bit. On the 47.
Jeffrey Smith's checking into the game for the Raiders.
It's going to be 3rd and very short.
Third and about 1 yard.
3rd and 2.
Raiders. 1 receiver out to the left. Hakes and Wiedemann in the backfield again.
Could go to either one, or they could even fake this and throw it.
Snap.
Gonna
Goes
just
up the
punch
middle
it
to
up the
Hakes.
gut.
Hakes
First down.
picks up a good amount of yards there. Looks like the Raiders are going to be on the Jaguar side of the field now. The Raiders' run game is destroying the Jaguars' defensive line right now. The offensive line is creating many holes for these running backs to run directly into.
Might see, if the Raiders score here, might see some subs get put in for them, honestly.
Raiders. 2 receivers out to the left, two in the backfield. Snap. Goes to Wiedemann. Up the middle. Picks up good yardage. Still on
Wiedemann.
his feet. Fights for extra yardage.
Great gain by
Looks like he
Wiedemann.
picks up the first down.
Brought down by Lansing.
He might have gotten
Picks
it.
up the first down.
He did.
He keeps his legs moving even with Jaguars on his back.
First and 10 on the 33.
First and 10 for the Raiders on the Jaguars' 33-yard line. 1:30 remaining here in the third quarter. Raiders head to the line of scrimmage. Smith's line up to the left. Wiedemann and Hakes in the backfield again. Send a man in motion out to the left. Snap.
Oh, bad snap.
Bad snap.
Yeah, just lay on
Wiedemann
the
just
ball.
falls on the ball. That's a smart play there to
That's
prevent
a great
the
play by
turnover.
Wiedemann. Just stay on the ball. It's no big
Snap
deal.
looked like it goes right behind his hands.
It's not even the biggest worry in the world. Just
It'll back the Raiders up. Looks like about 10 yards.
you know what it does, Nathan? It just wastes the clock still.
Looks like it brings up second and 21 for the Raiders now.
This may be the last play of the.
Clock is dwindling down. Looks like we have 40 seconds remaining.
If they don't get the first down here, this will probably be the last play of the third quarter.
Raiders in a huddle right now.
Because they're going to
Up
take
to
their
the line of
time.
scrimmage.
Because they're just milking the clock now.
Looks like they have 2 receivers lined up to the right. 1 receiver lined up to the right. 2 in the backfield. Snap goes to Hakes. Out to the right. Finds a good gap and is just taken down before he
Hakes on the
finds
carry.
more open grass.
Hakes had a great blocking, and that should take us
Picked up by Stewart.
to the fourth quarter.
Yep, looks like this is going to be
Third
the
down.
last play of the third quarter here.
Yeah.
Raiders finds themselves up
Th-
35 to
this-
14 entering the
On
third
36.
quarter.
Third down
Waiting on a 3rd and 13 when we come back.
We'll be back heading into the fourth quarter.
Raiders find themselves 3rd and long. 2 in the backfield. Looks like we have Hakes and Wiedemann. Snap goes to Wiedemann. He looks for space up the middle, but there is none there.
Oh.
Looks
Oh,
like
there's a
on
flag.
the play.
I think I know
on the
what that
play.
flag's from, Nathan. There was a bit of scuffle over here by the receiver in the corner. Somebody over there is getting penalized.
Pending the flag, we'll see what happens with the Raiders here.
I think it might have been on the corner.
Referee looking at the crowd. Talking to Jaguars players, they do not seem happy.
I think it was on. Yep.
Personal foul on the defense.
Automatic first down.
For the Raiders. The Raiders moving down the field nicely right now.
Why would you do that? That's costly. Well, they're telling them you can't do that.
Raiders, 1st and 10 on the Jaguars' 19-yard line.
Oh, yeah, that puts them in the red zone.
Raiders head to the line of scrimmage. 1 receiver out to the left. Wiedemann and Hakes in the backfield. Snap goes to Wiedemann, hands it off.
And that might have
blown up.
That might have lost a yard.
Looks like the Raiders are going to lose about 2 yards there.
Godfrey on the carry. Nice gain on the tackle. Loss of 2 on the play. 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 for the Raiders. 1 receiver in the slot. Raiders. Snap. Goes to Wiedemann again. Looks for room up the middle. Met by multiple Jaguars.
I'd be shocked, honestly, if the Raiders passed the ball more than twice for the rest of the game.
Chewing the clock here.
They might not even throw another pass for the rest of the game, honestly.
Gain of 5. We have 3rd down. 8.
Raiders facing 3rd down and 8. Ball on the 17-yard line of the Jaguars. Raiders head to the line. 1 receiver out to the left. Wiedemann and Hakes in the backfield once again. Snap. Goes to Hakes. Looks for room up the middle. Finds some running room. Looks like he's just short of the 1st down, depending on the ref's spotting here.
Yeah, they're going to signal it 4th.
Looks like it brings up 4th and short for the Raiders here. It'll be interesting.
Raiders may honestly
Looks like their offense is staying out on the field.
That brings up 4th and 1.
I don't think they even
4th
want
and
to.
1 for the Raiders.
They don't want to attempt the field goal, I don't think.
With the Raiders' run game right now.
I mean, why
4th and 1
why
seems very
attempt it? Yeah.
manageable.
Probably
Raiders,
just
one receiver out to the left.
probably just right up the middle, right, Nathan?
Looks like we have Wiedemann in the backfield by himself.
Quite a few block.
Snap
Oh no!
goes, fumbles out of the hand of the Raiders running back, and they are dropped short of the 1st down line. It's going to be a turnover on downs for the Raiders. After a solid drive, they're brought up just short. Disappointing result for the Raiders there. Jaguars offense will come back out on the field. Jaguars have a long way to go. They're on their own 13-yard
Yeah.
line.
9 minutes, 50 seconds remain.
Jaguars. 2 receivers out to the right, 1 out to the left. They send Newell in motion. McGrath looking.
Pressure.
Doesn't have anyone. The Raiders are getting to him.
Oh,
He just
he
heaves
aired-
it down deep, but he has
Yeah,
no man open.
he was-
Good coverage by the Raiders.
He overthrew his man by quite a bit.
McGrath's pass intended for Lavoie falls incomplete. 2nd and
McGrath
10.
was running for his life in the backfield, and he had no man open. Looks like we have a Jaguars player down, though. Jaguars find themselves 2nd and 10. on their own 13-yard line. Raiders defense has played very well tonight. Jaguars, 3 receivers out to the right, 1 out to the left.
Yeah, they're probably going to really start.
McGrath and Newell in the backfield.
They're going to have to start airing this one out if they want to score and have a shot in this one, Nathan.
Snap, goes to McGrath, hands it off to Newell, up the right side. He's going to pick up good yardage there. It's going to bring up 3rd and short.
Almost gets to first.
Brought down by Bray.
Jaguars,
31
just
on
over
the
9 minutes
22.
remaining in the 4th quarter here. 3rd and 1 on their own 22-yard line. Jaguars up to the line of scrimmage, 2 receivers out to the left. McGrath under center, drops back, hands it off to Newell, up the middle, and he looks like he picks up enough to pick up the first down.
I don't know.
Looks like the referee's initial spotting has him ahead of the line.
One of them staying behind.
Jaguars.
1st and 10 on the 26.
They're going to give it.
26-yard line of the Jaguars. Brings up a new set of downs. Clock ticks under 9 minutes. Jaguars, 2 receivers out to the right, 1 out to the left. McGrath sends a man in motion. And we have a flag on the play.
False start. Otherwise, they would have kept playing through it.
Yep. False start on the offense. That'll back the Jaguars up. You don't want to find yourself behind the line of scrimmage to start your set of downs.
Yeah.
That's typically a recipe for disaster.
Especially down 3 scores, 3 touchdowns.
15 on the 21.
Raiders with a 21-point lead.
Soon they're going to start airing this one out because they need yards.
Has 1 receiver out to his right. He takes the snap, pitches out to number 1 on the left side, and he's brought down quickly by the Raiders defense.
Tripped up by McDougal.
McDougal with the tackle.
Someone's tying their
Will bring
shoe.
up 2nd and long for the Jaguars. Jaguars head to the line of scrimmage. 2 receivers out to the right, 1 out to the left. McGrath and Newell in the backfield. McGrath looking, hands it off to Newell, up the middle, and he's immediately brought down by the Raiders defensive line. Looks like he doesn't pick up any yardage there.
Tackled by Taylor.
3rd and long for the Jaguars.
Gonna probably have to.
Looks like they're gonna have to go through the air if they want to get this first down.
And they're probably gonna go for it too if they don't get it.
The Raiders just have to avoid any penalties here.
Or a blown coverage.
Jaguars, 2 receivers out to the right, 1 out to the left.
Yeah, they're gonna air this one out.
McGrath looking down the middle of the field. He's got his man, but he's brought up short of the first down yard line.
This is going to lead them to, I believe, going for it. Because, you know, they kind of, if they want to stay in the game, they have to.
Yeah, the Jaguars are down
3 touchdowns.
Possession game here, so.
Yeah, they're going to leave the offense out there.
Offense stays on the field.
Logical call right there.
Brings up 4th and 4.
4th and 4 for the Jaguars here.
7 minutes remain.
Jaguars head to the line of scrimmage. They have 2 receivers out to the right, 1 receiver out to the left. Quarterback sends his man in motion. He fakes the throw, and he hands it off to number 1, but he's brought down behind the first down yard line. The defense of the Raiders brings up another stop on 4th down.
The Raiders again.
A trick play there by the Jaguars, but the Raiders had it covered the whole time. This means the Raiders offense is going to check back into the game. Just under 7 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter. Raiders find themselves up 35-14. 1st and 10 on the Jaguars' 33-yard line.
1st and 10 on the 33.
Raiders to the line of scrimmage. 2 receivers out to the left. Looks like we have Hakes and Schmidt in the backfield. Schmidt with the carry. Looks like he picks up about 4 yards. It'll bring up 2nd and about 6.
Schmidt on the carry.
The clock will continue to dwindle here late into the 4th quarter.
2nd and 6 on the 30.
Raiders in the huddle. Head to the line of scrimmage. One receiver out to the left. Looks like Hakes and Schmidt in the backfield again. Snap, goes to Schmidt, looks up the middle for room.
Ronan Schmidt on the carry.
Picks up about 4 yards once again.
Aoki on the tackle.
They'll bring up a 3rd and short for the Raiders.
6 minutes remain in this one.
That brings up 32
Raiders
on the
with the
25.
comfortable 35-14 lead.
We'll see what head coach Marsh decides to do here. Raiders to the line of scrimmage. Two receivers out to the right. Hakes and Wiedemann in the backfield now. Snap, goes to Wiedemann, looks for room up the middle, and it looks like he's got enough for the first down, and it'll bring up a fresh set of downs for the Raiders.
First down.
The Raiders already up to the 20-yard line of the Jaguars. Raiders in a huddle. Raiders are lined up with one receiver out to the right. Hakes and Wiedemann in the backfield. Snap, goes to Wiedemann, looks for room up the left side, but is brought down quickly by the Jaguars defense.
Wiedemann on the carry. Tackled by Lyske.
Doesn't look like he picks up any yards there. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Under 5 minutes remaining in the 4th quarter. Raiders to the line. Schmidt lined up to the left. Hakes and Wiedemann in the backfield. Snap, goes to Wiedemann, looks for room up the middle, bounces off of a tackle, but then 3 Jaguars meet him in the middle.
Wiedemann on the carry.
This is put us in the 4-minute 15-second
Tackled by
range
55 at
left on
Burgess.
this one.
Bring up 3rd and long for the Raiders.
Will probably be their last drive of the game.
That brings up 3rd and 7.
3rd and 7 here. On the Jaguars
17.
17-yard line,
Probably just going to be another handoff.
most likely. Raiders. Hakes and Wiedemann in the backfield again.
Nobody out wide.
Snap goes to Hakes, looks for room up the right side, has blockers in front of him. Look, he's
Hakes
still on his feet, fighting tackles.
picks
He's gonna
it
pick
up.
The first down.
Aoki on the
Great
tackle.
blocking by
That
the
is a
Raiders.
First down.
Raiders 1st and goal. 1st and goal on the Jaguars 7-yard line. Can they find the end zone one more time tonight?
This has been this has been a game you've wanted all year as a Raiders fan, if you've seen this. But if you're
The
a
Raiders have
Ashwaubenon,
struggled offensively
if you're an
this season.
Ashwaubenon fan, this is your worst nightmare right now. You're getting killed by it.
Raiders, one
The,
receiver out
the
to the right.
Raiders.
Looks like
Another
Wiedemann in the
handoff.
backfield. He
Oh, no.
fumbles the ball. It's a scramble to get to the ball.
I think the Raiders landed on that. Let's see. Ashwaubenon says they have it. So do the Raiders. They're going to keep it Raiders.
Looks like the Raiders have recovered.
Ball recovered by Pulaski.
Lucky break there for the Raiders. That was close.
Hard to tell from that angle.
Bring up 2nd and goal from the 7-yard line for the Raiders. Looks like we have Schmidt and Hakes in the backfield. One receiver out to the left. Snap goes to Schmidt, hands it off up the middle for
Goodness
not
on the
much
carry.
there.
That was actually Goodness who took that one.
Tackled by Tryon. 3rd and goal on the 6.
3rd and goal from the 6-yard line for the Raiders here. Clock about to dwindle under 2 minutes.
2:05 remains.
Raiders in a huddle right now. Looks like Smits is checking into the game.
Yeah.
Raiders up to the line of scrimmage. Looks like Schmidt and Hakes in the backfield. One receiver up to the right in the slot. Hands off. Schmidt looking in the end zone.
Touchdown!
Throws it into the end zone for another
Raiders!
touchdown for the Raiders.
To Jeffrey Smith.
Once again,
Jeffrey Smith on the receiving end of that throw.
another touchdown.
Another touchdown
This
for
is
the Raiders.
incredible. 7 touchdowns for the Raiders.
6 touchdowns for the Raiders. It's a great play call. The Jaguars are thinking run, but then they see the ball go over their heads right into the hands of Smith. For another Raiders
Can they
touchdown.
make their 6th straight PAT? Gotta give it to
with the extra point.
the kicker. He's made all PATs
Snap.
so far.
Looks good. Kick.
And he
on
makes
its way,
another.
and it's good. The Raiders are up 42-14 late in the fourth quarter here.
What a game, Nathan, for the Raiders.
Offense of the Raiders seems unstoppable right now.
And the defense, 14
And
points.
the defense has held them to 14 points.
As a team, you'll take your defense giving up 14 points. That wins you most football games.
Hey, let's all wish number 57, Lucas Rico, a very happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Lucas Rico,
Offensive lineman for the Raiders.
senior. Happy birthday to him. What a birthday present. A 42-14 game.
Raiders special teams takes the field. Looks like we have a change of kicker.
To return,
Say that one more time, Nathan.
For the Jaguars.
Looks like we have Webster taking the kick for the Raiders here.
At this point, why not? Give him a rep.
Looks like the bench of the Raiders are going to get some time in the game. A minute 36 remaining here in the fourth.
And the
Webster's kick.
kick. Oh, I think he meant to
Squib
squib
kick.
it. Oh,
And it falls all the way back to
Wow.
the Jaguars' 20-yard line before any Jaguars player
what
jumps on
is
the ball.
what a squib?
It goes right up the middle.
I don't
of
know
the
what
Jaguars'
the
special
Jags were
teams.
doing. They could have grabbed that whenever they felt like it,
Received by Rhodes.
and they just, let it bounce.
It works for the Raiders.
And honestly, I don't know if they're even going to pass it at this point. They probably want to get home. It's Friday night. This one's over.
Yeah,
You
this
can't-
is
you
a
can't-
deflating loss for the Jaguars.
You
here.
can't come back from this one now. You got to look ahead to next week. So,
Jaguars to the line of
Well-
scrimmage here. 2 receivers out to the right. 1 out to the left. Snap. Goes to McGrath.
they're going to air it out.
Looking deep. Doesn't have a man. He starts scrambling. He's brought down after about, looks like he picks up about
McGrath
5
on the
yards there on the
carry.
play.
Yeah, 4 or 5 yard gain.
Tackled by Boyd
Bring up
Block.
2nd and 5 for the Jaguars. Clock
Have
is
time for
dwindling
about
down
1 to
now.
2 more plays. And that will be,
Jaguars quick to the line of
well,
scrimmage.
maybe a bit more than that if they
3
hurry up.
receivers out to the right. McGrath in the backfield. Looking right.
Running,
has no
scrambling
man.
out to
Look,
his
running
left.
for his life. Has to throw it left. Intending for his
Incomplete.
man, but it's
McGrath's
incomplete.
pass intended for
Well, 3rd and 5, Bob.
Walton.
3rd and 5 for the Jags. On their own 25-yard line. Clock stops with 1:06 remaining. Jaguars to the line of scrimmage. 3 receivers out to the right. McGrath looking right again.
Hits him on the
Takes a
screen.
pass out to the left to Newell, and he's immediately brought down by the Raiders defense. They're all over these plays right now.
That'll be one of the final plays of the game. There should be probably one more. See you, but
Ashwaubenon takes their first of 3 timeouts. Ashwaubenon not giving up on
the
their
flashlights are out.
not giving up on their drive here. Calling timeout.
I was a bit confused at the timeout call, though.
The Jaguars are trying to leave here with some pride.
I mean, but
53 seconds remaining here in the fourth quarter. Under a minute. 4th and 7 for the Jaguars. It'll be interesting what we see here. It'll most likely be through the air if they want to pick this up. Raiders defense takes the field. Jaguars offense heads to the line of scrimmage. Jaguars, 3 receivers out to the right. Snap
And
is
that's
high,
a
and
false
there's
start.
Flag on the play. Play is called dead. False start on the offense. That is only
It's
going
going to make it 4th and 12, Nathan. At what point do you just run the ball and just call it a game?
Jaguars are going to try something here to pick up this first down. 4th and long for the Jaguars now.
And you know if the Raiders just stop them here, they're just going to take a knee, go out in victory formation. Have a good night.
52 seconds remaining. 4th and 12 from their own 18-yard line. The Jaguars
Yeah,
have
4 wide.
2 out to the right, 2 out to the left. McGrath
Halfback's going to stand block.
looking deep.
Airs it
Down the middle
out.
of the field. He has his man open, and it's caught.
And they're
It's caught on the 45-yard line of the Jaguars. And we have another
Jags timeout.
from Ashwaubenon. It's a great pass there from the quarterback. He had his man open in the middle. .45 seconds remaining here in the fourth quarter. The Jaguars not losing hope on this final drive. Brings up a new set of downs here. 1 timeout remaining. Raiders defense takes the field. Jaguars offense heads to the line of scrimmage. Jaguars. Looks like they have 2 receivers out to the right, 1 out to the left. Man in his backfield. McGrath.
Going to air it out.
Snap, looking deep. Looking for his receiver, and it's caught. Just
Pass complete to LeBoy.
And
like
it's
a yard short of the first
the
down.
Jaguars are going to call
And the
their...
Jaguars will call their 3rd and final timeout.
Well, good news for Raiders and their fans. Jaguars can't call any more timeouts.
All the Raiders have to do now is keep the Jaguars in play, and the clock will continue to run.
They can do that twice and the game's over.
Looks like the Jaguars 2nd and 1 on the Raiders 46-yard line now. The Jaguars are starting to move the ball well. Looks like it's on the Raiders bench that are taking the field. Jaguars get their play call, head to the line of scrimmage. Looks like they have 3 receivers out to the right, 1 out to the left. McGrath has a man in his back.
Gonna air it out.
Again.
Thinking end zone.
Going all the way down to the end zone, looking for his man, but it's broken up. It's good coverage there by the defense.
I thought he caught that.
Broken up by Doc.
Doc with a good play on defense there to bring up 3rd and 1 for the Jags.
That brings up 3rd and a smidge.
26 seconds remaining in this game. McGrath going out to his team. 44 checking into the game for the Jaguars.
Jaguars. 26 seconds left. 3rd and 1.
2 out to the right, 1 out to the left. McGrath has man in his backfield.
Raiders 46.
Looking deep, a quick throw out wide left.
Just for the first down. That's all they wanted.
Gets out of bounds, gets the first down. Down to the Raiders' 35-yard line. 21 seconds remaining.
Give up. Give up.
The Raiders defense is going to have to come up with a stop here.
The Raiders just are getting pretty annoyed. They've got to be.
Jaguars to the line of scrimmage. 2 receivers out to the left. 1 out to the left. McGrath sends his man in motion out wide right. Looking
Airs it out.
out into the middle of the field. Incomplete.
17 seconds remain, Nathan.
Pass intended for number 13 of the Jaguars.
Pass intended for Boha. Brings up 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 for the Jags. 17 seconds remaining. Ball on the 35-yard line of the Raiders.
At this point, the Raiders may just let them catch the ball and just, tackle them then. Because the Raiders just want to go home.
Jaguars send a receiver out to the right. 2 out to the left. McGrath has a new one.
Gonna air it out.
Looking deep,
Raiders sending pressure.
Raiders, and he's gonna get
And
brought
that
down,
should do it.
And that should bring up the end of the game here.
That will do it.
The good defensive play by the Raiders, which is gonna end this game.
And the Raiders.
Huge victory. The Raiders come away with 42-14 on this play.
That is the end of the game, folks.
We thank you for tuning into this broadcast.
Thank you for tuning into this RSN broadcast. Raiders win 42-14. Have a good weekend, folks.